Hey everyone, just wanted to say thank you for listening to this NatFun Freebie Friday extra episode. And if you're enjoying NatFun and Camper Calamity so far, you should check out our Patreon. We've shared a character set block for Nibs as well as a Cutting Room Floor audio clip for our free Patreon members. You should take a look. And don't forget to check the show notes on NatFun Freebie Fridays. Sometimes there's free giveaways that all you have to do is click a link. Check it out, tell a friend. We hope to see you next week as well when we rejoin the Ska Squad in When Thunder Rolls, Episode 11, on Tuesday, July 1st. Now let's roll into Episode 2 of Camper Calamity.
Hello, and welcome back to NatFun, the tabletop role-playing adventure game where the dice and a few friends tell the story. My name is Erin, and I am your game master for this adventure, and naturally, I am joined by a few friends.
My name is Dan, and I'll be playing Webster Stavish, for at least part of tonight.
My name is Matt, and I'll be playing Clovis Saltmarsh for a while. Maybe. Perhaps.
My name's Jackie, and I will be playing Zora Malmora for a bit. I have a feeling Salazar's going to be dialing this up to 11 because nobody died last time.
We will see. The dice tell the story, and that's all we really want. It's what our listeners want, that's what we want. But yes, of course, Salazar would love to see some blood.
Total system failure. Replacement. Incoming.
So tonight we are going to continue exploring the game system Maze Rats in our fun shot Camper Calamity. But before we get any further, I'm going to have Erin tell us a little bit more about the game. Hey listeners, I wanted to pause and say a quick thank you to Questing Beast, the creator of Maze Rats. If you enjoy this adventure and want to check out Maze Rats yourself, you can find it at questingbeast.itch.io/Maze Rats. Maze Rats is a fantasy role-playing game focused on exploration, survival, and creative problem-solving. The game is highly lethal and assumes a style of play where caution is essential to long-term survival. For our adventure, Maze Rats is licensed for our use under the Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license. And with that, let's return to camp. All right, well, thanks, Erin. Appreciate that quick summary. So players, let's go ahead and get rolling with a quick recap of what happened last time.
System starting.
After 6 weeks of trial and error and some unfortunate deaths for the campers, the end of summer camp has arrived. Those who did not meet expectations and fell to the twists and turns, but some rose to the top. 3 of which, Zora, Clovis, and Webster, achieved top ranks and were invited to participate in the final dungeon run. Going back to a familiar crypt, where, oh, poor Nibs, we knew her not well, met her fate, they discovered it had transformed into a proper maze. In the first room, they found a trio of mercenaries eager to cash in on the gold promised to them for every camper they dispatched. But with some ingenuity, Zora, Clovis, and Webster used some tricky tactics to subdue the 3, but found themselves fondly attaching themselves to Bob, and attaching Bob to some manacles and rope to bring the poor bloke along. As they continued navigating through the series of rooms, they nearly avoided drowning by playing a word game, and met some bloodthirsty ravens. Oh, poor Bob. We knew him also not well. Aw, man! Back through to the still-bound mercenaries, who are discussing why they don't just hire random people from the market. They leave them be, back to the drowning room, much quicker this time, and through a door that may or may not have been locked the first time they entered through the space.
Debatable.
They continue winding their way through the halls and eventually land in front of a door. A quick peek inside shows a terrifying skeletal giraffe. And this, players, is where we are going to jump right in.
I forgot about the
Which
damn giraffe.
it would be remiss of me to not point out that on our feed to each other on Discord, Erin is wearing a giraffe onesie just to drive home the giraffe.
Sicko.
Full
Is that how
commitment
it got
there.
skeletal? You skinned a giraffe.
All right, so players, we are back in the dungeon, and you should be able to see, all the rooms that you've been through at this point, and a little bit of the space that you have in front of you. So last time you guys had quickly opened the door, took a peek in, quietly shut the door, and we will rejoin where you guys are discussing what you may want to do next.
What's in there?
I think it was Saltmarsh that saw it, correct?
Yes, so Saltmarsh saw a tall skeletal giraffe.
Okay.
And you didn't get too good of a look at it because it was kind of like a quick peek in. Oh my god, what the hell is that? I'm gonna shut this door now.
Yep. Okay. Well, there are being a skeleton in there, but big one.
Forgot about the mumbling.
And how could you forget about the demo? It's being I think a giraffe. I don't know.
Well, we can backtrack and try to go around. Or we can just go through it.
I believe we're in a dead-end hallway and it's the only door.
Well, there are other rooms that still had doors behind us.
I don't want to
I'm-
go back to see those other guys again. But how much can a giraffe creature?
The only advice I received from Counselor Stardust was keep moving.
And just as you say that, Zora, you hear from further along in a hallway the sound of talons scratching and slowly getting closer to you.
Giraffe, are we going?
Zora kicks open
I'm
the
fine.
door to the giraffe room.
And Clovis runs in.
Hot on his heels.
Hot on his heels. All right, so you enter into the giraffe room and you see it's a good thing that the ceilings don't seem very consistent in this place because you need a very tall ceiling to house this skeletal giraffe. The other thing that you notice now that you're in this room is it's quite bigger than some of the other rooms that you have been in at this point. It's about 40 feet wide and 60 feet long. And the giraffe sees you, turns its head, and is that a beak? And it squawks at you.
Ah!
And as it's squawking, you see it is standing over a very large treasure chest.
Booty.
Does anyone have any rations? Giraffe wants a cracker. Does anyone have any rations?
Nope.
Close. I do have some, but they're in my bag, so I can dig for them. Clovis will try to dig out a ration from his bag, but I know that's a roll to get.
Yep. So if you want to get through
We're not in
your,
initiative yet.
if you want to get into your backpack, we're gonna start initiative here in a second. If nobody does
Okay.
anything actionable, to get something out of your bag, you roll 1d6, and however many number or whatever number is on that d6 is how many rounds of combat it would take for you to find the item.
Okay, let me see if I can get my rations.
It's gonna take you 6 turns to get there.
Oh, so glad you crit on that.
Boy, that's a 6. Yeah, I will be abandoning this effort in a moment.
Zora's gonna grab the rope that's hanging on her belt, and it's 40 feet now because we used 10 feet to tie up the brigands in room 1. She's going to hold her hand out towards... What is your character, Dan?
Webster.
She's gonna hold out her rope towards Webster and say, if it is not broken, do not try to repair it. And look at
Webster,
you.
Take that rope.
Just
Let's do
and then
it.
she'll say, just like that fable in the snowy mountains of the tall you run around it and it falls down so it can be taken. And she nods.
Let's do it. So do we?
All right, so we're gonna have.
This is how we get sued on the show.
So we're gonna do an initiative roll off. So players, you can pick one person who's going to be your side for initiative, and then I will roll my initiative, and whatever side rolls higher will go first.
Not Clovis.
This is Zora's bad idea. I blame this on her. Nope, Zora gets to roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zora. She took the initiative to begin with here, so let's have her actually do it.
Yeah. I had a different plan.
Ooh.
I got a
That's a-
2.
that's a
Talking about
1.
now.
I got a 2. You got a 1. I was not having high hopes that Skeletor over here was gonna get to go first, but
I've got you covered in that department.
he does. Draft sees you guys getting kind of creative with this rope, and he is going to reach out with his beak and try to snap at you, Zora. And does a 7 meet or beat your armor class?
It does not.
Ooh, okay.
I have a shield.
Ooh. All right, so he takes that attack. It is now your guys' turn.
Good, ropey people.
Clovis is just digging through the bag and then deciding not to dig through the bag.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
correct.
my turn before. That was my previous turn. I still have a turn. You guys go first, and I have a plan after this.
All right, so Clovis heads to the north and wrapping around in a clockwise fashion.
I thought your
and
name
then
was
to-
Webster.
You're Webster.
Oh, sorry,
We're doing
Webster.
it again.
I
We're
just
gonna
wrote
confuse
it
people.
down.
Webster will go ahead to the east and head in a clockwise fashion to wrap around the legs of this beast.
Zora's gonna take like 2 steps in his direction and then realize that, oh, other way, and she's gonna run the opposite direction and go around its legs.
The other counterclockwise.
All right, so for this to be a successful attack, I need one of you to roll that attack button to see how much damage you do.
Go for it, Webster. You haven't rolled yet.
All right. 6.
As you guys start wrapping.
And I have a +2 to attack, so 8.
8, okay. As you guys start wrapping around this giant skeletal giraffe, sure enough, rope cinches, he falls down in a tumble of clatters and squawks. It does seem like you have injured him. All right,
Clovis is gonna.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about you, Clovis.
Everybody does. Clovis is gonna run up and pull the metal file off his belt and go to town on this giraffe's legs.
All right, make an attack roll.
That'd be a 7 + 1. That would be an 8 with his file.
It is very annoying to this giraffe, of course, but it doesn't seem like you're making a lot of progress here.
Okay, I'll be getting your leg, boy. This will be good. That's
Webster,
Clovis's
do you
turn.
enjoy this? Never mind. I thought manicures and
sorry.
pedicures was Webster's
Yeah,
guilty
sorry.
pleasure. So
Oh.
the giraffe getting the nail file treatment.
I thought you were talking about being tied up. I mean, again, back to shaming.
We don't kink shame.
No, but we're
Webster
kinking.
I was
just
trying
pacing
to
the
do
corner for
a
minute.
callback to the warm-ups in the episode so people would be like, oh, what's that about? Fine. Never mind. I take it off the table. I just like the blank
Right.
stare.
It worked in your brain, but nobody else's.
Sorry.
All right, so
All right.
we're going to return to initiative. So another player will roll for the player side. I'll roll for the draft to see if he gets to go first.
You just want me to keep going?
Why not?
Sure.
Try to get a good one.
I went up by a number. It's 2.
And I went up by 3, so
That's a
that's a
number.
5. So the draft is going to go first this time. He sees that you guys are coming around. Clovis is attacking him with a nail file, and so he is going to do an attack against you, Clovis.
Cool times. That's good for him.
He got a 6, which I don't think is going to do much to you.
No, that does not connect. Clovis has got a shield. It bounces off that. He's got some healthy armor on.
All right. That is going to be his one action. So now it is Tyr's side. What do you guys want to do?
Rope-a-dopes.
Well,
Should we secure its head?
Webster is just going to go ahead and take that pole axe and flip it around to the blunt side and try to crush its skull.
Good lord.
All right, let's see if you get a shatter on here. Ooh.
Rolled a 10 with a +2. That's 12.
Good lord.
Sorry, the math is needed to math.
And there's a +1 for damage on top of that, so.
So a total of 13 then.
Yes.
Okay. You bring down this pole axe, blunt end, slam it against the skull, and fissures start appearing on the skull between the eye sockets, down into the beak, still intact. It's staring at you with these hollow openings, like, oh man, like I'm just trying to guard the treasure chest. So that is Webster. Clovis, what are you doing?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, buddy. Clovis is going to say, okay, the nail file's not working. Swing it out with my sword.
Gnaw on it with his teeth.
Thinking about it.
There is no marrow left on these bones.
That would be an attack of 9.
Attack of 9. All right, that is heard. And do you have any additional?
I did 8 plus my attack is 1. Nothing else on top of that.
Okay.
Getting that leg off.
Heard. Zora Malmora, what would you like to do?
Zora drops the rope, sees everyone's just wailing on this poor skeletal giraffe's noggin, and she's gonna do that. So she's gonna, for funsies though, and she's probably gonna roll terribly. I want to run with this whole kicking stuff with her boot thing. So she's gonna like take her shield off and kind of toss it a little bit up in the air and hit her boot on the back of it and try and smash her shield down. Instead of just doing like a shield bash, she's gonna do it with her foot.
I like it. Let's get an attack in there.
And I'd like to say she's so cool to then flip it back and catch it, but we'll see what the dice say.
See how that
It's
roll
probably going to be a
says.
1 or a 2.
Yeah.
She rolled a 7 + 1 for an 8.
Super cool. You throw up the shield, you slam it with your boot, goes into the skull, bounces back. You're able to pick it up. Draff is still twitching. So he's still alive. We got one more round of initiative here. So you guys are going to go ahead and roll again.
Yeah, roll one more time. Why not? See if you can break the 3s.
Ooh, let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
6!
Yeah, you guys get to go again. I got a 1.
Ooh. Sweet. Clovis is gonna go for the other leg. He's gonna hack at it one more time. He's getting him a giraffe souvenir.
Make it so.
That's an 8 plus his attack bonus of 1. That would be a total of 9.
All right. Clovis, please describe how you would like to finish poor Draffy off.
Oh, you gave it a name?
No, that's just, giraffe-y. There, that's Clovis' stutter. I swing, and hit the leg, and then he falls, and his head hits the floor and finishes breaking and shatters.
Very nice.
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 You are dead. Again.
He is very, very dead. As you can't really see the life go out of something that is already skeletal, but you get the sense that, the bones are definitely just bones now and not animated.
Weird day in here.
With the immediate threat gone, Zora wants to just look around the room and see if there are any doors or writings on the wall, or just kind of get a general sense of the space.
Yep, so I described it as being a little bit bigger, about 40 by 60 feet. There, besides the door you came into, there are 2 other doors in this room, one on the east and one on the west. And so I would 2 doors on the west, but an additional door on the west that you guys have not opened yet.
All right. Well,
Fair enough.
well, do you want to open the chest or do we want to keep going? Try to find an exit.
Well, dude, thinking, could it be trapped? But I want what's in it. Last thing I picked up didn't go well.
Pretty sure it's trapped, but have at it if you want to.
I can't leave without the booty. Clovis is going to open up the box. Actually, can he look at the box to see if it's trapped? I think that's would that be a...
This is a dead end. U-turn immediately.
It will be a dead end.
Yeah.
Can he look at the box?
I mean, you can look at the box. I don't think there's like a
Does it look-
check for that.
Okay, fine. He's just gonna then go at it. Is it trapped?
You open up the top of the box, and nothing happens. It's just a box.
Anything in it?
Yes. So, inside this treasure chest, you find a hat, a metal file, some scissors, an edible plant, a potion, 2 malachite stones, and a book on witch hunting. Oh, and a damaged spyglass.
Arr, spyglass. Which book?
A book on witch hunting, right?
Yes. Yep, a book on witch hunting.
Webster,
Yeah.
what is the next destination?
Well, say go to the door across the room and keep going.
Affirmative. And Zora walks over to the other door and presses her ear on it and sees if she can hear anything on the other side.
Webster will follow.
You're sitting there listening. And now, Clovis, are you just standing over this treasure chest? Are you taking anything out of it? Are you just looking at what's inside?
He's gonna grab a couple things out of there. The potion, the book, and what was the other? Spyglass for sure. He can't be a pirate without a spyglass.
Nice. So as you reach into the treasure chest, start grabbing these things, those scissors have a mind of their own, and they reach out and they attack you.
Hey!
And they're pretty sharp. I rolled a 9, and they have a +1 to attack, so that is a 10. So whatever your HP...
Aw, my armor is 8, minus 2 now. So now I have 8 points.
And as your blood drips into the treasure chest, it almost sounds like the scissors are laughing.
What do laughing scissors sound like, Aaron?
Yeah.
That's pretty appropriate. That's pretty good.
They're related to a very violent garden shear, so...
Which is a direct descendant of the rake that you step on in cartoons that smacks you in the face.
Exactly. Naturally.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not stoked about this. Does he get anything out of this or no?
Yeah, you were able to pick up the potion. You said that you wanted that, the book on witch hunting, and the
Yeah.
damaged spyglass.
Yeah, that's what he got.
Okay.
All right. Well, glad you had fun with that. On to the next task.
Anybody want something else? Huh? It's still stuff in there.
No.
Webster, do you want to open the door or would you like me to kick it?
Let's kick it.
You kick open the door, and you see a long hallway.
Webster, it's a long hallway. Recalculating. Continue straight.
You go to the end. I'll make sure this door stays open.
Clovis is going to go with her too. You want to lead?
She walks on in.
Cool. So you start walking down the hallway. You see the wall on the other side. You see that there may be like a little space that opens up just to the north.
In 5 feet, turn left.
Thank you for that. You are very correct.
You see that this, once you turn, you see another wall.
Continue forward 5 feet and come to a stop.
And then the rest of the hallway here opens up. It's kind of a weird switchback situation. And there is a door at the end of the hallway to the north.
Be hairpin.
Is Webster coming, or are we going to get a new teammate?
Eh.
He's waiting for you to call him over.
There's
'Cause he's making sure this door doesn't
Webster.
close.
There'll be some more halls down here. No door yet.
All right. Webster will follow them down the hall.
Clovis, do you mean halls or halls?
Semantics.
You confuse the man.
It's pronounced Zora. Continuing.
Going around the corner by behind.
Does Zora see anything as she continues down the switchback part of the hallway?
Yep, there is a little door here to the north. Other than that, it is a end of the hallway. You have reached it.
Let's keep going.
Keep going.
Zora turns back to Clovis and Webster. Would you like to open it, or would you like me to kick it?
Go. Kick it real good. Thing.
Good system.
Stuff.
Ba-dum,
Worked out.
bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Are you going to be entering, or are you just like kicking and like letting the door bounce against the wall, like reverberate?
That.
Okay. So you kick open this door, hear the wood smack against the wall, and a weird music reaches your ears.
What weird?
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, "Oh, what's going on?"
God. Is somebody showering in there?
Hello?
Zora looks very confused. She steps in. Greetings. May we pass through this space? Apologies for disturbing you.
As you step into the space, Zora, what you see is a very eclectic room. There are long tables throughout here. There's bookshelves all along the walls. And you see a gentleman standing in what appears to just be boxers over a table where he is carving something and singing to himself.
Zora, what's going on in there?
I have no idea.
Clovis will come take a peek. He's coming in.
Same thing, Clovis. You see a gentleman and standing nothing but his boxers, and he's doing like a little wood carving over a table. And he kind of looks up at you guys and he's like, "Oh, is it that time of year again?"
Apparently.
Well, how delightful. I have been stuck down here for 365 days.
How do you know?
I think Webster will come into the back end of this, so he'll be just hearing this part of 365 days as he enters the room.
Clovis is just asking, how do you know it's been 365 days? It's a dungeon.
Well, you see, the body does require one to take a natural period of rest. And so every day when I wake up, I would like to step outside. However, I'm confined to this room because I don't want Larry to eat me. So if I stay here, Larry will not eat me. But every morning I wake up and I make one of these. And he holds up like a little wooden figurine. This is an image of an alligator. And it's, it's pretty good. He's had a lot of time in this room to practice. He's read things, he's honing his craft. And so he holds up this little alligator and shows you guys.
Oh boy.
That's excellent craftsmanship.
Is that Larry?
Oh, you haven't met Larry yet? Oh, well, I do recommend not meeting Larry. See, last year, when me and 2 others received top marks, we were invited to come into the dungeon, and Larry got one, and then the Ravens got the other, and, well, everybody just assumed I died, and since Salazar only opens the portal to the dungeon once a year, I've been stuck ever since.
I have nothing of significant value to match your craftsmanship. But do you need some clothes? I don't have much, but I can offer you some fishnets in place of some information.
Oh, well, yes, you see, I don't get many visitors here. Now he's kind of like awkwardly trying to like cross his legs, so...
I can take a moment to fashion them into fishnet stockings if you wish.
Well, I don't know if that would improve the situation. But, yeah, I would take some stockings. That sounds not awkward at all. Victor, this is why we just, we keep to ourselves. We let the dungeon do what the dungeon does and bring you people. And, well, these guys could get you out of here. But if they want to dress me up, do I like that?
Although fishnets are fashionable and supportive, they don't really cover things.
They really do
But
not
so
leave
be it.
much to the imagination. No, that is definitely something that I have to consider. What?
Zora quickly cuts you a side glance there, Clovis, and goes, "What am I supposed to fashion with chalk and a hammer, Clovis?" And she pulls out the fishnets that
Powder.
she has and uses the grappling hook like a really awkward sewing needle to try and fashion some sort of fishnet thing that could be put on.
Webster's gonna go ahead and speak up and ask, are you looking to get out of here?
I would love that. Yes, I do. I think that I would love that. Don't tell me what I wouldn't like.
Do you have a weapon or anything to aid us in our looking for the exit?
A weapon. Do I have a weapon? Do we have a weapon? No, that's right. We left it in the room. Yes, that thing. Yes, I know. I remember. No weapon in here, but maybe another weapon somewhere?
Alright, well, do you know of which doors possibly lead to an exit, or which ones we should avoid going to?
Well, there's several doors that leave this space. However, every time I have tried... Well, Larry. Yes, Larry. To get out of this space. Yes, lots of doors. Doors lead to Larry. Larry leads to most likely death. But I do remember there was a counselor who told me, don't stop moving, and if you can, head south.
Alright, well, you guys want to keep going and head south? And do you want to
Sure.
join us?
I would be delighted, but I should warn you, I have not had a shower in 365 days. So if you would like me to stand at the back, I would be grateful to do that. I also do not have a weapon. So, yeah. Can I stand at the back?
No.
Please?
Sure.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, Victor Fisk.
Oh, sure, Victor, you can hold up the back. Doesn't bother me.
Wonderful. Well, let me just take a moment to gather up my friends. And he goes over to the table and he starts like putting all of the little like wooden knickknacks into this like cloth bag. He's like, yes, I remember when I made you, Rosie. You were so special and sweet to me. Oh, yes, Oliver, you too.
As he's talking, Zora holds her arms out and like locks elbows with Clovis and Webster and says, "We shouldn't bring him. Let's go to our next destination," and like
South.
pulls you guys towards the south door.
Clovis is pushing.
He's gonna follow us anyway.
Yep, and he can help slow down the other things. But let's move along. I was gonna put him at the front.
All right. Well, Zora, head out the door, and I'll hold up the back. Keep an eye on him.
Clovis, can you open the door quietly so Victor doesn't notice us?
Clovis goes over to the south door, looks over his shoulder while he's got his back to him, and eases open the door as quietly as he can.
Oh, yes. Yes, sweet Sarah, you're coming too. Doesn't seem to notice.
Go.
Walk through the door.
Clovis
that he
will go
opens.
straight through the door first.
Into the black.
Into the unknown.
So you
Clovis be
That's a good name for a future fun shot.
into the black.
walk through the door. Victor is still chatting away. He is so excited. He's finally going to leave this room. And he is just like narrating this to all of his little animal figurines. And then he gets to the first one that he made. Yes, Zeke. I think you should stay here. And as he says that, you guys have all entered into this space and shut the door. I'm assuming you're shutting the door behind you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, maybe next year.
Were any of the figures named Larry?
None of the figures are named Larry. So you guys are in this tiny little hallway. You do see that there is a door directly in front of you, here to the south. But otherwise, this is a very closed off space. So if you do want to put some distance between yourselves and Victor.
Go south.
Yep.
We're gonna go through the door. Clovis is even asking. He's just going.
All right.
So he'll move true.
Webster will just follow up in the rear.
Zora is the middle of the ice cream sandwich.
Yep.
All right. You enter into this room.
Ah!
Oh no.
And you don't hear cheerful music that greets you this time. Instead, you hear this click, 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 as something is tapping their fingernails against a stone table. Oh, yes, I see. It is that time of year. Huh. And not a victor in sight. Delightful. Well, welcome to my playground. On guard. Oh man, I knew I should have listened to Shane when he said that making new friends is hard, but not here at NatFun. You know, you can find a whole bunch of goodies on their Patreon. Some audio only, and some cool things about their characters that they've been doing down here. Well, anyway, go check them out. I gotta get my eyes pecked out by these ravens. No, shoebird, shoo! And this being is going to shoot a crossbolt at you, Clovis, because you're in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to hit with a 9.
That would be 1 point above my armor, so I have taken another hit. I am down to 7 health. Arr!
We are going to have our initiative roll off. So one of you from the player's side, and then I will see if this guy gets
You just got hit.
Go for
a
it,
double.
Clovis.
Yeah, Clovis.
And
will-
Zora's going to lean back to Webster and say, "Do you know his middle name? Is it Meat Shield?"
Clovis rolled a 6 on an initiative.
All right, so
Eat that.
crossbolt comes flying at you. And now you guys get to go, and then he will get to go again.
Okay.
Clovis up front, so you start us
Yep.
off.
Yeah, Clovis is gonna run up and just slash at this guy. No shooting at the arrows. Crossbow bolt. Ow. And just slash at this guy. That would be a 4 + 1 for a 5. Probably not gonna do it.
That is not going to do it.
Pickle sticks. Bye.
Since Zora is the next in line, very quickly, is there a door to the south?
There is a door to the south. All right.
Zora is going to go to the door to the south.
Actually, sorry, I lied to you. There is no door to the south.
Then Zora is not going to go.
There's another door that is more south, but not connected to this room.
Okay. If there is not a door directly to the south, straight across the room from how she's looking, she's going to run on the other side of this being and slash at them with her sword to try and kind of flank them.
Okay, so you run around to the back. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, that's a 4 + 1 for a 5.
All right, Webster, you're up. You're still kind of like hanging out in that back room, and you hear the door open behind you. It's like, wait, are you guys still there? Should I come along with you?
That's a free action. I should invite him in.
It's up to you.
Sure, Victor. Come join us.
Oh, goody.
And then he'll run in and he'll flip around to the sharp side of his poleaxe and take a swipe at, I assume it's Larry. I don't know. We never got this guy's name, but rolls a 6 with a +2 to attack, so it'll be an 8 for attack.
8 to attack.
Yes.
Oh, a little blood? You think that will save you? Huh. No.
And I point out that I had previously put poison on the sharp edge of my poleaxe before entering the giraffe room.
You did do that. However, I don't think it adds anything. It's just flavor.
Okay.
His like where you got him on the cheek is like starting to like sizzle. Ah, yes, sizzling. One of my favorite sounds. Ooh, the melting of flesh. Delightful.
There is also, I have a +1 to damage, so if that attack hit, there should be 1 more point damage.
Oh, yes. You can take that.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, and that will go ahead and end Webster's turn.
Yep, so that ends your guys' side. He is going to take an attack here, and he is going to take his hands together because now all 3 of you are surrounding him. This is exactly where I wanted you to be. He moves his hands in an intricate circle. He says, Havazier. And then you see all the dust in the room starts to swirl around you in this chain formation. He has cast a spell called Dust Chain, and it is going to attack all 3 of you. So, 1 attack roll, but it'll get all 3 of you if it lands. Fingers crossed. Hot damn. Well, it's a 6.
Clovis takes out his dustbuster and sucks it up.
I will keep practicing that one. Sizzling flesh. All right, and
Inclement weather ahead. Choose another route.
Yeah.
back to initiative, so he'll roll again to see if he gets a back-to-back.
Clovis.
All right, Clovis will roll initiative. That would be a fat, gorgeous 1.
I love it.
Does Victor get a roll?
Victor is like in the hallway and he sees like what's happening. He saw the dust and he was like, "Oh yes, this is why I never leave my room." Oh, and he goes back, and you hear the telltale sound of a bookshelf being pushed in front of the door. So, this man that you're attacking just cast a spell, didn't do anything. He has a short sword on his belt, and he is going to take that and whack at you, Clovis,
Hey, no,
with
Parry.
a 6.
dodge. I closes parries and dodges it. No, you are not gonna hit me.
So now it's your guys' turn, or your side's turn. So whatever order you guys want to go in.
Start us off, Clovis.
Clovis is gonna
Same batting
stab at
order.
him one more time. He's gonna swing with his cutlass. This is how you do it. Attack. That'd be a 7 + 1 for attack. That'd be 8 total.
Ooh, 8. It's another hit.
Yeah, take that. Learn to be nice. And then Clovis is gonna run for the door to the west.
Alrighty. So you run to the door to the west. I'm assuming you open it?
Yes, he does.
Alright, so you open it. And this room is pretty dark as you open the door. We'll give you just a little bit more since you just opened. You can just see kind of across the hall.
Okay.
So that you did your action. You've done some of your movement, not all of it. If you wanted to continue into this room, you could.
I'll step all the way into the room and call that a good place to be. Unlikely, but we're gonna go for it.
Larry, land shark.
Ah!
That's what I assume is going to happen. I've been holding back saying that since you opened the door.
So Clovis, you're in this room. All right. Well, Webster, what are you doing to the man who cast Dust Chain?
Webster's gonna go ahead and take another swing at him with the sharp side of that poleaxe. So
Very nice. Make it so.
attack roll. Rolls a 5 + 2 will be 7 + 1 for damage if it hits.
What is Salazar teaching you up there? Card tricks? How to tell scary stories around a campfire? You need to do more damage.
Yeah. Good luck doing plenty.
Thank you, Captain. Always.
First year at camp.
And Zora is going to say, enough. Very fed up and frustrated, and she's going to do like a really cool backflip move into like an Avengers landing pose, and she's going to cast Void Trap.
Ooh. Okay, tell me, what does Void Trap do?
Void Trap is going to open just like this little circular expanse underneath them that just looks galactic. Just dark outer
Looney Tunes
space
hole.
purples, like it literally, it's like an Acme hole, and he just
That's what it's supposed to be called.
falls
Acme
in
hole.
and then it closes.
Okay. Let's do like a dex challenge to see if maybe he can try to like grab the edge here. So I'm going to roll a d6. I'm going to have you roll a d6 as well and add any of your dex to it to see if your like ninja moves are like faster than he can be. Yep. So roll off. So
on,
1d6.
Okay. Zora rolls a 3 + 2 for a 5.
And ooh, he got a 4. So he's kind of egging Webster on. He's like, oh yeah, you didn't learn anything in the last 6 weeks. You open up the floor beneath him, and he's like, as he starts to fall, and he's like, that one deserves to be here. And poof.
I like how you embrace the Acme, like the falling down.
No.
He never should look down.
Did he hold a little sign up before he fell?
Just a little uh-oh.
Yikes. Yeah.
All right. We are out of that initiative. Clovis, you have just entered into a room where there is a giant alligator staring at you.
Everything's fine in here. Nothing, no problems at all. Everything is fine.
It looks at you with its beady eyes and starts pawing its way in your direction. And you hear that same nail clicking that you heard in the hall earlier.
Okay.
So we're going to do initiative again. Clovis or Webster or Zora, you guys can roll for your side. You guys don't know that this thing is in this other room with Clovis.
No, and someone was shouting about how fine it is right now, so I guess it's all fine. So let Clovis there roll.
Alright. Clovis will roll. That'd be a mighty 3 for Clovis.
Ooh. All right. So giant alligator, very sharp teeth, very sharp claws, cute beady eyes. It's going to lunge at you with an attack. And he has a +2 to his attack bonus.
Cool beans.
So he got a 7, which is going to turn that into a 9.
Oh. That would be +1 to my armor, so that makes me down to 6 healthy points. Calamity.
Very nice. And then it's going to hiss at you, and it's going to swing its tail around. Doesn't do any damage. That's just flavor.
Right.
I always like
It
gets
tastes
multiple
delicious.
That is the one downside about maze rats, is there is no 2 attack.
There's also no attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, everything's still fine in here, and he's gonna run for the south door.
All right, you run for the south door. That's going to be your movement. Webster, Zora, to you guys.
Well, I mean, everything's fine over there, so... Zora, what would you like to do?
The last direction input into my memory banks was south. The southmost door is where Clovis went. Do we follow?
Sure. And I guess Webster will head right into that room that he was told was fine.
Zora peeks her head through the door and says, "This is a dead end."
Maybe.
All right. So
As Clovis holds up a sign that says "Yikes."
so back to initiative. I'll roll, and Clovis, you'll roll. Or Webster,
Okay.
whichever one of you guys wants to.
I'll roll this time.
Yeah, Webster hasn't gotten a chance.
I'm in it.
I got a 5.
Webster rolls a 3.
Ooh.
Harder than it looks, isn't it?
Team 3.
Yeah.
So Alligator had got a nice chomp on Clovis. Clovis tries to get away. Alligator says, "No, you taste pretty good, friend." And he is going to follow Clovis and try to attack him again. And
enough.
he's going to try with a 5.
No, 5 does not beat my armor. I whack him in the nose with shield. No, bad dog. Get back.
You smack him away. Alligator hisses again, kind of takes one step back. And now it is your guys' turn.
Well, Webster's not going to hold a grudge, and he's going to go ahead and pick up that pole axe, and he's going to go blunt side again. That seemed to make a better contact. So he'll run right up to this creature and take his attack with a 7 plus 2 for attack. So 9 for attack, plus 1 for damage.
Very nice. That is heard. He is hit. But I won't tell you by how much.
By a mystery number.
And that will end his turn.
Because Clovis was
He'll
right
shout
there
out
in
at
front of
Clovis, "Where are you going? Get your ass
So-
back over here."
So South, and being the thing's technically right upon him from the last bite, he's gonna turn and swing on him. I was just luring it away. Showed up out of nowhere. He's gonna attack him with his cutlass. That'd be a 5 plus 1 for 6. That is not great.
Not going to do anything to Gator Boy.
Bad day, but to be to Clovis. That's Clovis's turn.
Zora is going to take a step in, and she is just looking at the 2 southernmost doors, and she doesn't know which one to go with. So can I just roll a d6, and we'll say even I go to the west, and odd I go to the east?
Yes.
That's 4 even, so she is going to skirt the edges of the room and go to the southernmost eastern door, which is, I think, where Clovis had been heading.
Correct.
Heading south. She's going to kick open the door.
You kick open the door. How hard? Because typically this would be like a pull-in door.
She doesn't know that. She's just kicking doors. So this might be an awkward, like, leg through the door, takes a minute situation.
Let's have you roll another d6 to see how many rounds it would take for you to kick the wrong way.
Oh, goodness me. 3.
So it's going to take you 3. So that was your first one. So you'll have 2 more.
All right, so she kicks and the door doesn't move. Oh, no.
Foiled at last.
That ends your turn.
All right, back to our initiative roll-off.
Go
I got
for
a
it
4.
there. Go for it. One more for you.
I'll do it again, yeah. Initiative. I'll roll the 1.
And there it is.
Get him.
The
Oh,
gator gets back up to you, Clovis. Not super concerned about Webster right now, but you look pretty tasty. And he's going to try and chomp on your leg again. And he is going to do that with a 10.
Ow, ow, ow. That's 2 more points. I am down to 4 life. Bad lizard. To kick. No, bad. You are bad.
So that's going to end his turn. So now it's your guys's.
All right. I'll say Webster's gonna see this creature attacking Clovis, and he's gonna bring up that poleaxe above his head and try to take another whack right down on it, aiming right for its skull. He rolls a 6 plus 2, so it'll be an 8 with a plus 1 for damage.
All right, an 8 just barely gets there. That plus 1 damage. Heard.
That ends his turn.
All right, so are you kicking the door again?
I think Clovis, I would say Clovis can do his too. I don't.
No, you go first. I want to see what you do. This will be
Zora's
one
gonna say,
meeting.
This door is clearly locked. So she's going to go to the other southern door on the west side and try and kick that one down.
I love this. For the viewers at home, the door also swings in.
It does.
I'm not. She wouldn't know. This is a moment of panic. There's a giant alligator thing, and we're not trying to go south. They're trying to fight this big thing, and it's taking chunks out of Clovis, so she's just going to go to the door. And the only way she knows how to open doors, apparently, by week 6 of Salazar's camp, is to kick them.
It's worked
Worst
so
roommate
far.
ever.
Solid. I don't know. We might have some argument on that, Dan.
So you go to kick the door. Let's get another d6 to see how many rounds it would take to bust down this door.
3.
All right.
This one's locked
Built
as
the
well.
same.
Damn it.
So
Damn it.
2 more rounds on either of these doors would get you through with the kicking method. All right, Clovis.
She's not thinking about anything else.
Clovis is going to swing at the gator with the old cutlass because, well, just pure vengeance at this point. That'd be a 9 plus 1s for 10 total points.
10 total points is heard.
And then Clovis would like to ask if he could look down and see the sign on the door that says pull and go to the southeast.
So let's have you, because this is a moment of panic. Let's see if we
Yeah.
can do like a danger roll here. And we're gonna do a will roll. So
Okay.
it'll be your d6.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, I've been doing danger rolls wrong. Apologies. It is 2d6 to see if you get through it. My apologies earlier. Poor Zora. At least there was no negative consequence.
So
Okay.
that would be a 5, a 3, plus 2 on his will for a 10.
10. All right.
He really wants out of this room.
You get bit by the gator. You swing at it with your cutlass. You turn around and you're like, hinges. I can see the hinges, which means you have to pull open this door. You can't push open this door.
In 2 more turns, you can.
In modern times, Zora is the person that she's like, the car's locked. And the exact moment that you hit the key fob, she pulls the handle. No, the car's locked. No, you have to unlock it. No, unlock the car.
The car. Unlock the car.
The car is secured.
And I will say, close it because this is a tighter space. If you want, you would have to use your action to open the door. But if you want to get right up next to the door, you can be there for the next round.
Cool.
Can he throw a snide quip at Zora, who made fun of him for not going
Not
through
being
an
able to
unlocked
read.
door before? That's reaching. I know.
Pull for exit. Recalculate. Is what Clovis says to her.
There's some words mumbled under her breath. Clovis hears them, and he knows exactly what they were.
All right, so that ends Clovis's turn. You guys have all gone, so let's do another initiative.
Who wants to do this one?
Zora's turn, I think.
That would be a mighty 1.
And I got a very ferocious 6.
We're all gonna
Rawr.
die. Okay, Clovis is gonna die, which will be entertaining.
So, Alligator, not deterred by you running away. Ooh, now this is a game of chase. Even better. He's going to come up on you, Clovis, and he's going to try and attack again.
Oh God!
And he
gosh.
got an 11 plus 2, which is 13.
Oh.
Owie, 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 owie.
Bleh. You are jerks, and he dies. I have -1 hit points for everybody at home.
Well, R.I.P.
We'll take a quick moment of silence to mourn Clovis, the mighty mumbler.
Adibby, ebony,
Leaving him
ibity,
well.
that's all, folks.
Zora leans back for a second. Did you say R.I.P.? That's not his initials.
Never liked that guy anyway.
So, Clovis, you're down. So, Zora, Webster, you still have this alligator in here, and he has defeated one of you. What would you guys like to do?
Loot the body. I know that's what you want to do.
Zora's gonna pull the door open, but she's gonna get it halfway open, and then she's gonna kick it the rest of the way to smash it into the wall and walk into the room to the southwest.
I just see her opening it and with a toe, she's just slamming it the other way. Yes, it still works.
Webster will go ahead and start running that way. Since the gator creature went east, he's going to go west and follow Zora while it's distracted, devouring his former companion. And he will close that door behind him.
All right, so you both make it through the door,
Click.
and you are now in a hallway yet again. You can see a little bit more to the west here. It seems like it may turn north, but there are no doors on this hall.
Crap. Webster will go to the northern leg of it and see if he can find anything down at the end, or if it's fully no doors, nothing visible there.
Nothing visible there. You make it to the end. Very solid wall. Very solid dead end.
Alright, so Webster will go ahead and shout it's a dead end and come back around towards Zora.
Zora will step forward from where she is and see if she can see any other stuff.
Looks like it turns north.
To Alaska.
Continue 10 feet, and then turn left.
Webster will follow. He's gonna go ahead and grab something else out of his bag since he may need it later, so. Well, we've got a moment, so I'm not rolling for it.
What you getting out of your bag?
I'm gonna take out a potion of negation bolt, just because I want to try that out.
Negation
So.
bolt. That's pretty good stuff.
Potion of negation bolts. Okay, this is one of our homebrew potions.
Yeah.
So are you gonna drink it? You wanna tell me what it does?
Oh no, I'm just gonna have that for, whatever comes here. It needs to be on my belt so I don't have to dig through the bag.
Gotcha.
So.
I like it. All right, so you guys head to the north. You see that the hallway turns to the west, dips back down to the south.
Before Zora goes any further, she's going to turn back at Webster. I know we don't have a bell. Is it just the two of us now?
Yes.
And from that moment, you're saying it's just the two of us now.
We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
I'll keep
You
trying.
and I.
As you guys get closer to the end of this hallway, you do hear the faint sounds of footsteps and a very confused, "Oh man, I thought they were gonna make it." And Orion Calver comes out from around the corner.
Orion Calver is a brawny gentleman, red-headed, hothead, flogging scars, who happens to be a fortune teller, and he has one very distinctive attribute. As brawny and big as he is, he talks like this.
Oh,
He has a
God.
squeaky voice.
I forgot about this one.
Kill him already.
Do you miss the R's and mumbling yet?
Greetings,
Well,
Orion. I am Zora.
Yeah, I know. I've been here with 6 weeks with you.
Really? I don't even recognize you.
Seems like something you'd say. Clear your memory cache.
well, it's fine. We just lost Clovis, and I assume you're already aware of that, so... There's still a big creature that way that is finishing him off right now. We're looking for the exit this way. Try to keep up.
Okay.
Lead us to the south. That was our last instruction.
There's a wall to the south. We have to go north.
Alright, well, it's either that or we go back.
Yeah, as we round that corner, is there more space in here? I only could say that because we can see the map.
Yeah.
Is there more space where Orion came from?
There's a hallway here to the north. Let's go that way.
Yep, there's nothing to the south. It just turns up to the north, where Orion had popped into existence by Salazar's hand as he, back at camp, "Ah, yes, yet another camper has failed, which means you may have a chance to be next."
This is awkward. I'm holding a bologna sandwich and a book. I'll drop those and get my weapon. Let's go north.
Larry might like
All
a
right.
bologna sandwich.
Just keep moving.
All right, so you guys
Keep-
want to continue
keep going
north,
forward.
or
We can't stop.
Hey, if he's in front, I'll follow.
Okay, looks like it goes east. I'll keep going that way, okay? I don't know any better.
Yeah.
This is my first 3 minutes in here.
You're doing great.
You don't tell me what to do.
as you continue going east, you see that the hallway dips back down to the south and then continues east, where there is a door at the end of this little hallway.
This looks good, guys. I found a door. Let's go.
Good.
I follow.
So, how do you open these things?
With the knob, jackass.
And Zora just pushes him to the side, kicks it.
This one gives you no trouble at all, swings right open.
I told you the other one was locked. And she steps in.
Webster would like to shove Orion through the door in front of him.
Hey, don't do that.
He is quite brawny.
Orion
Maybe
stumbles
just
in.
Strength check, or are we just gonna go with it? Are you resisting?
He's pretty distracted at this point, looking at the door. First 3 minutes in the thing, but he might turn around and hit you. So there is that chance. I think I'm gonna roll a d6 just to see if he strikes at you, because he is a hothead by definition, and see if he's gonna get mad. So 1 to 3, not mad. 4 to 6, mad. 3.
Not mad.
Oh, thanks for the help.
All right, so Zora and Orion, you guys enter into the room that you had just left moments ago. The alligator is chomping away at Clovis's remains, and sees that you enter, and he's like, "Oh yeah, more snacks." And he's gonna run up, and let's go ahead and get back into initiative.
Well,
Is it
Zora's
Orion's
the
turn
closest.
since he's new? Okay, Zora.
Oh
will do
yeah,
it.
no, new kid on the block. Sorry,
Oh,
new
God.
kid on the block.
Okay, here we go. That'd be a 3 again. Is that 4 threes in a row for initiative?
So I got a 1, so that means the players, you
Woo!
guys will get to go first.
I'm a winner. I am great.
Well, you
got
roll
this.
initiative. Start us off.
Yeah, Clovis. Not Clovis. Sorry.
believe in you.
Orion.
do
Orion
not.
is going to swing at it with his hatchet. See what he can do here.
Very nice. Make that attack.
That would be a 9 plus 1 for attack for a total of 10. These things are easy to hit.
All right, that is heard. Gator's looking mighty pissed off now.
Get some. Get off me.
All right, Zora, Webster.
Zora's up in front of me, so I said she's going first.
Yeah, she's just going to that other southernmost door, and she's gonna try and pull it open this time, begrudgingly.
Does she have to move a carcass out of the way?
Step over Clovis's body.
Yes,
Is
literally.
it difficult terrain? Slippery?
Yeah, if he has a potion on his belt, can she? No, just kidding.
You did.
She just wants out and south.
Yep, so you're able to go up to that door. Your action would be to open it. You can definitely open it because you're pulling, not pushing. And you see a little hallway in front of you with another door at the end of it. Mind you, this is a very small hallway. It's just like a door and then like 3 feet and then another door.
She steps in, and I assume it's an action to open the next door. So she's just gonna wait in the murder hallway, I assume.
Yeah, Webster's gonna go
The
ahead,
killing shoot.
and he's also gonna cross the room, and he's gonna turn and look at Orion and say, "You got this, buddy. We believe in you." And he's gonna follow Zora straight through this room, and he's gonna close the door behind him. He'll use his action to close the door.
You son of a...
Alligator pays no mind to the 2 people who just walked by it. It's dead set on you, Orion, and it's gonna lunge and attack at you with a 12
Oh, mama.
plus his 2 for his attack bonus. So that's gonna be a total of 14.
-8.
Do you have a shield?
I have a shield.
You can shatter your shield.
Oh.
You might want to shatter your shield.
Yeah, we're gonna shatter the shield instead of taking 4 points of damage. Oh, that's gonna stink.
Yep. So you hold up your shield. Alligator's mouth clamps onto it, slowly crushes and compresses it, but none of the splinters fly out at you or damage you. You sacrifice your shield, so you're going to drop 1 by 1 in your armor class.
Yep. Done.
But you take no damage that round.
Cool beans.
What would have been the total damage of that? It would have been everything above the AC, right? And
Yeah.
you
8 minus
So it would have been 6 points because the gator has a +2 to his attack.
That would have taken more than half my life.
Yeah, that was a good use of a shield.
No, thanks for the heads up. I'd slipped my mind that particular mechanic. I could have probably done that sooner in this game. But who doesn't want to hear this all the time?
I forgot about it, or I would have mentioned something. Sorry, Clovis.
Sorry, not sorry.
There is no room in my heart for emotions.
Just
Only
emojis.
Wow. We made the same joke at the same time. That happened.
It's a thing.
So that's going to end the gator's turn. We go back to initiative. So he's going to roll to see where he goes. He got a 2. Webster, Zora, you guys are in the hallway. So I'm going to have Orion do the combat initiative here.
Oh, good. It's a 1. I pooped a little.
The gator spits out the rest of the shield, opens up his giant mouth, and attacks again. This time he gets a 10 plus 2
12 against 7.
to your
That's
7.
5 points. I have 5 points left. I don't like it here.
All right.
I don't even know what my third
So
character's
Ryan, you're
name
up.
is.
What would you like to do?
Okay. Orion is going to run to the door to use his action to the right, southeast door. And get out of here, hopefully. Otherwise, he'd take.
So he goes to try and open the door. Now, Webster, you closed it. Are you holding the doorknob so he can't open it?
I'm gonna go with yes. Because I don't want that creature following
I am
us.
brawny.
That's not what it did.
I am brawny. I got this. Strength check.
Yep, so this is going to be a strength danger roll off.
All right.
You will both roll 2d6
Okay.
and add your strength bonus to it.
All right. I rolled a 7 plus 4 for an 11. I have a
Crap.
lot of strength.
And it's worth noting that 7 was a 1 and a 6.
Yeah. Orion rolled a 2 and a 5 for 7 plus 2 for 9, which does not beat an 11, according to my new math. Come on! Open
It
up!
sure doesn't.
Open the door! I will murder you!
So Webster, you're holding that door
And
firmly
Zora
shut.
yells, "It's a push door."
Smart ass.
Zora, you get to be the last player in this round of combat. You see in front of you a closed door. What would you like to do?
I hope there's a dragon in there.
I will ask if this would be the action to, like, lightly slap Webster and say, "Let him in." And then she just turns. She doesn't wait for a response. She turns and opens the next door in front of her.
Yeah, you can say like your free action or like your word here would be like playfully tapping his arm and being like, "Oh, silly goose, please let him in."
He's the new sacrificial Bob. And then she opens the door.
Okay. You open the door and you see yet again another long hallway with some daylight at the end to the south.
Your nearest exit. How long is the hallway?
About 16 feet.
The nearest exit is 16 feet ahead. Turn right.
All right, so that goes through everybody's actions in this round. So we're going to get one last initiative here to see if the gator can dispatch Orion before Webster will open the door for him. All right, so go ahead and roll off there, Orion.
That's a 6.
Ooh, nice.
All right, I got a 5,
Okay. Now,
so you guys get
the
to go
door is
first.
still locked, so,
I feel like this is up to Webster, right? Because there's
Webster.
Yeah.
Here, Webster.
There's like no player initiative.
Having heard Zora say the exit's ahead, will let go of the doorknob and make a break for it. He's just gonna dash for the exit.
Do you hit Zora into the wall on the way?
Wham! I like Carmen better.
All right, so you make it to the end of the hall. You see daylight. Orion, what would you like to do in this moment? There was a mention of a spell,
Yeah,
so...
he's a hothead, and he's first in line. He's gonna start cracking the door, but he's not leaving this thing unscathed. He's gonna cast his one and only spell called Madness Crow. So,
Okay, what does Madness Crow do here?
What happened to Bob?
so he reaches out his hand, and a spectral crow forms and swoops over to the gator and starts swooping out on its head and poking it and prodding it like a water torture, but a crow. Doing damage and causing madness.
I like it. So let's get your attack in here to see how much damage you do.
Okay. What could go wrong? That's an 8 plus 1 for 9. For Madness Crow.
Very nice. Gator is still up, still looking at you.
Ooh.
But you opened the door, and I let you do an action, so I'm going to say you don't have any more movement.
Like it.
Poopsicle.
Zora, what would you like to do?
Oh, she's going to the doorway. The open sunlight door.
All right, so Zora, Webster, you guys are about to step out into the daylight, and then the gator
9.
is going to take
Under a 9. Under a 9.
his final attack here, and he got an 8.
Plus 2. Which is
Well, that is sorry, it was a 6 plus 2, so an 8.
8. Okay. So
You just assumed you were getting eaten.
my armor class is 7 currently due to my shield loss, which takes me down 1 more point, which makes me have 4 hit points. Now we have to roll initiative again.
Yeah, let's see how this
Yep.
goes. One more round of initiative to see if the gator gets another attack.
Yep. I'll take charge.
All right, I got a 3.
I got a 1.
Yes!
The madness in this creature's eyes is just really causing it to have a thirst for blood, and it is going to try and attack you yet again with its jaws. And he got an 8 plus 2, which is 10.
Oh crap.
Are they the jaws of not life?
They are the jaws of not life.
8 plus 2 was 7. Oh! No, 10 minus 7 is 3. I have 1 hit point.
Nice.
And now it is your turn.
Well,
You can try to finish the beast off, or you can try to escape.
How
is the
hot-headed
door
are you?
open? Oh, hothead.
The door's
Full
open.
hothead.
Yeah, you were able to crack it open.
Okay. He is going to swing at it with his hatchet and then run like the wind.
All right, so you swing at it.
That is an 11
Nice.
plus 1 for 8. I mean 12.
Very nice.
I can math.
I was like, what was that?
You bring the hatchet down. You avenge Clovis's name. Describe
Who's
how
Clovis?
you will kill. Describe how you kill the alligator.
I hate this thing. I hate everything about this place. This was court ordered and I hate it here. You all are jerks and I will punch people if I want to. And he runs out the door.
Oh. I love this so much.
Webster, greet him at the exit outside. Are we ending that?
Yeah, so you guys are in the final spot, see the daylight in front of you, and as you start climbing these stairs to get out, you are greeted by none other.
Do we get a merit badge for this?
None other than Salazar himself. Ah, yes, my prized dungeoneers. You have survived your final challenge, and therefore you get your money back. Ah, how good is that? So here's 500 gold for you. Good job, Zora. Your directional skills were very impressive. And 500 to you, Webster. Ah, I particularly enjoyed what you did to the giraffe's skull. And, well, you weren't there the whole time, but Orion, technically you are a finalist, so 500 back to you. Good job.
See? I told you. Never doubt. You got it.
And Orion throws his last potion at Webster. It's called Oil Gaze Potion. And if it hits him in the face, it's going to cause a liquidy, oozy oil to be on his face for the rest of the day.
In our final moments, we're going to get a dexterity danger roll-off. So I need both of you guys to do a 2d6. Add your dex scores to that.
Okay, let's see who's got the better dex. For those at home, we both have rolled two ones. And my dex is 1. So
My dex
I've
is
rolled
0.
a-
I have no dex.
Oil gaze! You take that in your face, you jerk!
And as the world's worst water balloon hits Webster in the face, that is where we are going to end our Camper Calamity adventure.
Wow. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought we were going to lose a lot more people. And I could see how easily we could have if our rolls hadn't been so good tonight. That was...
Yeah, there
We
was some
rolled
better rolls.
fast.
stupid good, except for
Yeah.
your guys' last potion water balloon off.
That was ridiculous. 1-1-1-1.
I think I do have to say my favorite moment is when, Matt, when you were describing how your potion, Murder Crow, what was it?
Murder Crow? Oh, no,
No, it
Madness
wasn't Murder.
Crow.
The Madness Crow.
Crow. You did it in Orion's voice. So you could have broken character and said what the potion, but instead, it's gonna do this.
I mean, when you're going to commit, I can only think about 1 or 2 things at a time.
Points for commitment. Like, that was impressive.
It's like he's
It was beautiful.
shouting at the alligator what was going to happen to it. If I hit you with
It was good.
If I believe it'll happen, it'll happen. Believe in me. That was self-confidence 301 2 weeks ago.
Well, and I had fun in the kicking of Zora, which helped so much in the beginning, ended up really slowing her down at the end. But it's not Zora who paid for it, it was Clovis.
Oh, it was always Clovis who was going to pay. You are
Clovis
jerks.
never stood a chance. Never stood a
Didn't
chance
open the
at all.
chest, man. It was those scissors that gotcha.
Note
Yeah.
that Orion has 1 hit point. In 5 minutes of play, I lost 9 hit points.
I was genuinely kind of hoping that I would kill you again.
Oh yeah.
Well,
let's see.
I was too. Definitely.
Yeah.
Bertram Silverless would have been my next player, who is solid, one-eyed, lazy, and interrupts. So I was looking forward to that. and his spell. Oh no, it was a potion. Tar Swarm. I was looking forward to that.
Well, I'm sure there's always camp next year because I assume a savvy businessman like
500 back.
Salazar would do like a 50% off special for anyone that
For
comes
return.
back for year 2 to show that there's return campers because it's good for business and the listeners can't hear the air quotes that I'm doing.
You know, like, given the fact that so
Nod,
many
nod.
people die at Salazar Summer Camp for Adventures, you wonder how these characters ever heard about it in the first place. So I really loved that this was court ordered from Orion.
You punch one meter maid in the face, and suddenly you gotta go to camp.
And you have to pay for it.
Yes. Most fines you do.
Jesus. Well, on that note, thank you guys all for participating in Camper Calamity. I hope you guys had fun. And so until next time,
we hope that you can find yourself a table
Or a computer.
And some friends.
so you can roll into your own NatFun. Bye-bye now.
See you next time.
Bye. See you next summer.
Oh, can we do one quick thing? Because I meant to say it like this. And some friends.
Wow.
Yeah, if you guys want to try it in a character voice, that actually might be kind of fun.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll do it again.
Well, I really hope you
Are
guys...
you going to do it as Salazar? Oh, come on.
I was thinking either Salazar
Yeah.
or Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Bob.
I vote Bob.
Okay.
I like Bob a lot.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our fun shot, Camper Calamity. So, until next time.
We hope you find yourself a table.
Or a computer.
And some friends.
So you can roll into your own NatFun. Bye-bye now. These crows are going to eat my
See you
eyeballs.
later.
See you next summer.
Never come here.
Recalculate your destination. Goodbye.
It wasn't
Murder
that
you
bad.
all.
Yeah, you guys made your money back. Oh, the twists and turns we got into. I wanted to say another quick thank you to Questing Beast and Ben Milton, the creator of Maze Rats. If you enjoyed what you heard and want to try out Maze Rats for yourself, you can find it at questingbeast.itch.io/Maze Rats. Maze Rats is a fantasy role-playing game focused on exploration, survival, and creative problem-solving. Maze Rats challenges players to be creative and come up with solutions with just a few rules to guide the adventure. What makes Maze Rats so fun to play is its quick start roll tables. If you're not sure what to do next, well, there's a table for that. From NPCs, monsters, dungeons, and spells, creating your character and everything else can be set up in a matter of minutes with just a couple of D6. Maze Rats is licensed for our use under the Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license. We hope you enjoyed our version of Maze Rats, Camper Calamity.